Hey, what's going on? Hustlers La Machine here, and I'm going to show you guys how I do things like this is my outgoing shipments for today. And man, is there a lot. I mean, you got all kinds of layers upon layers. You probably got, I don't know, probably better than 50 orders. We're going to go inside and count. But before we do that, you can see I'm getting ready to go to work because I do this while going to working a full-time job. But the point is this: if I figured out how to kick out, say, 50 merchant fulfilled orders, plus I do FBA as well. I mean, you could easily be doing something like, $7 grand a month in profit. And I'm going to show you exactly how I do it using some software called Tactical Arbitrage. But if you really want to see what we're looking at, well, we got outgoing packages like that. Just stay tuned. We're going to get right to it now so that you can be making that kind of money and getting those types of orders. This is what to sell on Amazon. I'm Horace. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, working class hustlers? La Machine here. This is what to sell on Amazon, and on this channel we talk all things selling on Amazon using the arbitrage business model. Although I do some wholesale, my business model is primarily in the arbitrage realm. A couple of things before we get started. Number one, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so that you can be notified when we come out with new videos. And on that note, you might notice, those of you who are working class hustlers and have followed me since the year 2017, you notice we're not putting out as many videos as we did. Why is that? Because I'm busy, guys. The business has really turned around, and you're going to be able to see that for those of you who have followed me. You know how transparent I am. I don't talk just when things are going good. I talk to you and show when things are kind of and when they're bad as well. And I'll be honest, I haven't done very impressive numbers. That never stopped me because it wasn't about me. It was always about you. But we're going to look at some of those numbers, but do make sure that you subscribe to the channel. We'll kick out videos when we can, but you guys know I work a full-time job, and now the business is to the point where I just don't have the time and leisure that I used to have. That's good. That's a good problem, but it's a challenge nonetheless, because I want to add value for you guys. And on that note, make sure that if you need to talk to me, like really talk to me, that is available. You can text the words working class hustler to the number down in the description. If my producer, Jim, if you want to put that on the screen, you can put it. I will say this, though. Now is the time to connect with me. Come the beginning of the year, we will no longer have that service where you can just text the words working class hustler and then this whole automated system comes about. You will still be able to reach me. I will always have that available, but most likely you'll just have to go through my profile and email me or something like that. Number one, that was it sounded good in theory. Hey, make myself available for anyone that actually wants to talk to me. In reality, nobody really wanted to do it, at least not enough to support the amount of money that I was spending on it. Over the years, we've spent a lot of money bringing you value. And let's just face it, I can't support the cost anymore. And that's okay, because we're making money. Things are going the way we want it. And a lot of the hard work is paying off, but we can't afford the expense anymore. The return is just not there. And that's okay. So listen, out there in the carport, you saw the packages. I kind of guesstimated it was about 50 orders. Let's take a look and see exactly what those were. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut over to the software that I use. It's called Shipping Easy. I talk about that all the time. And again, guys, if you got questions, one of the working class hustlers, Mikey, he just called me yesterday because he wanted to start saving. on his shipping and get cheaper prices than what he could get shipping through Amazon. And we walked him through because the software, he wasn't sure. We got him going and he saved a ton of money. So if you need me, guys, I'm available. And this was on a Sunday. So, you know, I'm still going to be there for you. But what we were looking at in the carport was actually 83 orders. Let me move my big head out of the way here. Hold on a second. Yeah, so we had 83. Now, in all fairness, that was from, you can see the dates, the range here, because that was Saturday, Sunday, and some of Monday. So from the 19th of November until the 21st. So what that means is we're actually doing about, if this is any real indication, we're doing about 27, 28 packages a day. And that's merchant fulfilled, guys. Don't forget, we do a lot of FBA as well. Okay, so let's take a look real quick at just something, and again, this is just to encourage you guys and let you see what the possibilities are. We're going to take a look at inside of my Amazon account. Okay, guys, so here you can see we're inside of my Amazon Seller Central account. We've got 20 orders to ship today. What we're going to do is we're going to look at reports real quick, just to kind of look at some things before we get into the meat and potatoes of the video. So what we're looking at business reports. We're looking at our sales dashboard, and you can see today, total of 33 units ordered, roughly $800. Again, that's across both FBA and merchant fulfilled. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to look at year to date. We're going to apply that just so that we can kind of see how things are going. Now you got January, February, March, April, May, like that. So you can kind of see the numbers, right? You went from somewhere around 9 grand. You jumped up to 10.7, 11.6, 16.4, 17.2. You started dropping 14. So you can kind of see where I'm at. Now, August, we did okay, 17. And then we dropped down to 13. And again, last month, 13.2. But we're already over 21, wrapping up November, because you can see we're at November the 28th. And you might say, yeah, Horace, that's because you're in the fourth quarter. You might say, hey, it's holiday season. Well, yeah, that's cute. But when you look at where we were last year, where were we? Instead of 21.1, we were at 7,600 this time last year. Okay. And what did we jump up? We jumped up last year to a whopping, 13.8. And look we're already at 21.1. So that's not it, guys. That's not it. There's something going on that we're doing different here. So stay tuned so that you can figure that out. So now what we're going to do, we're going to jump over into the software, Tactical Arbitrage. That's the meat and potatoes of this video. And I'm going to actually show you, I'm going to show you how I use the software so that I can find products and do numbers like this. Okay, guys, it's actually very, very simple. This software is a godsend. It's a lifesaver. And so stay tuned. We're going to get into that right now. Okay, hustlers. So what you can see here is the screen for the homepage for the software Tactical Arbitrage. Most of you already know what that is, but for those of you who don't, this is just a software that you can use to actually source a bunch of different stores for you. It does a lot of the heavy lifting. You still got to work, but it does so much for you. It literally puts, profitable products right in front of you. Okay. And then you do your evaluations, you pick, and you start the process. And once you figure this out, man, oh man, does it take all of the heavy lifting away from you. So now we're not going to get into all of that, exactly how to use the software. We got plenty of videos. If you really want to learn and, deep dive into it, watch the Lightning series. Those videos are right here on the YouTube channel that have been put out there for your benefit to really walk you through the steps and get you going right away. And if you use my link down in the description. That helps support the channel. But most important, it'll give you 10 days free trial instead of 7. And by taking the lightning course, you can get right into those searches and start making money. But when we get inside, what we're going to see is kind of like what the dashboard looks like inside of Tactical Arbitrage. You got all this stuff, and the Lightning series gets into all of this different type of stuff, you know, types of things that you can do. Now, what we're looking at right now is one of, you know, the products that I found. This is what it looks like when you find something. Now you see this little folder. I saved this. Here you can see I found this product at Walmart. What is it? It's a little smartwatch. It's under toys and games. You can see what the sales rank was. I would have to update this to see what it is today. Maybe we'll take a quick look at the Amazon page. But the 90-day rank, what it was, the estimated monthly sales across all variations. And stay with me, because we're going to actually show you when we sent it in, when we got the sales, and you can really start to put this together. We're even going to talk about what I paid in storage. Guys, Amazon doesn't keep your products for free. And I can sit up here all day and tell you, oh, I made this, I made that. Well, what did we actually make? See, that's what we're going to look at. This is the price that we're going to pay for it. That doesn't include tax. We'll get into that. This is what it was buy boxing at that time that I was sourcing this, which was back in, like, I want to say June. Okay. So, and this was the average price on Amazon at that time. Gross profit, $12.95, 59% return on investment. That, you know, that can be a little off. So you got to do your own due diligence and see what happened. But here's what the product looks like on Amazon today. And remember, back then we were looking at a sales rank of 193,000 thereabouts. If we come in there now, it's actually a little higher. It's actually a little higher. If we come down to the Keeper graph, guys, we got videos on Keeper if you want to learn how to use this. You know, yeah. So another thing is, you'll notice there's a little widget, or what you could call an extension. You get this with the software Tactical Arbitrage. You get the Hummingbird extension. And if you click on that, it's estimating 20 sales, and it's giving you a graph. This is not a Keeper graph. This is Tactical Arbitrage's own history graph, which I use quite a bit and I like it. I think that's a fair estimate. You never really know. Now you got different variations. We're not going to get too deep into this, but if we here right now, we're on the pink variation. And you're showing about 15 drops per month. Current rank 213. Let's click over to the blue and see if that changed. Nope. With some items, the Keeper graph will update depending on the variation, because that does make a difference. You'll notice for the blue, it looks like you got a buy box. A buy box means you've got this box right here. And when a customer is about to make a purchase, they just see a big add to cart button. And if they want to see the other people, they're going to have to go here and open that up. And most people, a good bit, don't even know that's available. That's not part of their experience. That's why a lot of people fight over the buy box, because this person is going to get the lion's share. How many customers are going to open this up? You will, but most people don't know as much as you know about Amazon. But if you come over to the pink, you've got a suppressed buy box. Everybody has to click to see the options. You see that? And it looks like there's only one option. That's weird. You only got one guy and they don't give him a buy box. So they probably, because they don't like his price. He's asking basically $50 plus $8 shipping, and they don't like it. So what happened was this. I looked at the product. I found it on Walmart. I'm actually going to see. I'm going to click here because this is what you would do using the product. Oh, it's out of stock now. The pink is out of stock anyway. Let me see. Okay, so they still got the blue, but now it's a lot higher. And what do I mean by that? Okay, again, I made the purchase, and let's go into my let me see. I'm gonna go into my Walmart account. Let's see, and you can see they need to get my name right. That's La Machine. Okay. But I bought them for $25.59 plus my what do you call it? My tax. So $25.59 plus 6%, because I'm in Pennsylvania. I paid $27.13. The next thing we want to look at is when did I actually ship those in? So what we're going to do is we're going to come into another software I use and I talk about a lot, which is Inventory Lab. Now, what I love about that is in Inventory Lab, you can actually see when these products sold. It literally reconciles, and you enter in what your buy cost was. You can see $27.13. They started selling in July, and then I sold 3 in October. And then I sold 1 in November. And if you notice, you can see we bought 5 of them. So you know what we're dealing with. But the question is, when did we send them in? That's another thing I love about Inventory Lab. I can see, all I have to do is put the ASIN in, and I can see which 2 warehouses it went to and when. Now look at, it was June the 28th. So by the time those got in, it was already July. Let's look at what happened. July 22nd, we sold one for $46.19. We had a net profit of $6.62. And that was a 14% profit margin and a 24% return on investment. You guys know I'm happy with somewhere around 20%. I can get that consistently. Then we sold another one on October the 2nd, and we didn't get the same price. Now I have this in an auto repricer called Aura. We got videos about that, videos with the founder of Aura. You would love them. Check them out. The software was changing the price in order to get us to sell. I was a little aggressive. I could have waited, but I wanted to move the inventory. Okay. So we sold it a couple dollars cheaper. Profit margin was a little lower. Return on investment was like 20%. Then on the 6th, same thing. Then on the 13th, same thing. On the 20th, we sold it for the same price, but our net profit was down a little bit and our return on investment was down a little bit. Now that could be, I don't know why that is. It could have been Amazon updated their fees, because this does not show storage. Now, you guys, I sent these in basically in July. I had to pay storage fees. So let me show you how that works. Okay. Okay. So we're inside of my Amazon account again. Now, here's what you'll notice. If you come into Amazon fulfillment reports, there you can come down to your monthly storage fees, your long-term storage fees. But we went and we did, all you would do is just request the reports. Once you request them, you can see them all here. And you can see we did July, August, September, October. We're technically still in November, so that one wasn't available. We did obviously pay some storage. If we didn't get this one sold until the 20th, then you know we paid some storage. And let me show you what that looks like. Okay, so actually, because of the amount of time it took for me to complete this video, you can see we now actually have November available.
Originally, we did not. The data wasn't available because we weren't that far into the month, but now we're into well into December. So you can see you can see July, August, September, October, and November. We downloaded them in CSV form, and so when you come over, there's July, August, September, October, November. And what we're going to do is we just extracted that one ASIN. You didn't need to see everything. But if you notice, you can see the product name. And when you scroll over to column U, you can see we paid 13, almost 14 cents. And that has got to be, that would be for November. Because we come over to that U column, we paid 35, almost 36 cents for July. And then August, come over to column U, we paid 30, almost basically 31 cents. September, come over to the U column and we paid 31 cents. October, U column, 25, almost 26 cents. And you see it kept going down for the most part because we kept selling off and you were paying for all of your units. And then again, like I said, finally, for that final month, you only paid 13, 14 cents. But that was just to give you guys an understanding, because this is an expense. So just to give you an understanding of how all of this works, because a lot of times we like to talk about how much money we made, and then you'll ask, okay, how much did you really make? What about this? What about that? So just in the name of transparency to let you see how that works.
What they made, well, you did pay some storage. So we've got to take out, I don't know, at least $1 out of all the profit that we made. Now, is that a game changer? No, but it's just, worth noting. It cost you money. Okay. What about people that send in 20 units, 30 units, more storage? Okay. But the bottom line is this, guys. You can use the software, Tactical Arbitrage. And with that software, you'll be able to find items. I'd love to get back into it. We used to go live on Saturdays and just source together. It was so much fun. If you guys want to do that, drop a comment and say, hey, let's get together on Saturday for an hour or so and source together. If you push me to do it, if I know people want to do it, I will do it. My guess is that most people probably don't, and that's okay because we're all busy. It was for your benefit. We held giveaways, raffles. I just loved being around you and just giving of you. The working class hustlers, they would keep me on live for hours. And the time would just fly because we were having fun and I just loved answering questions. But a lot of the hustlers moved on and they got good. A lot of them are better than me, making more than me. And that's wonderful. That's what it's all about. Do check out the Lightning series. All of those videos, links will be in the description. Those are for your benefit. We're going to update them here because obviously the software has been acquired by 3 Colts. There's been a few changes. Fundamentally, it's the same. You can get into the nuances, but for the most part, everything is basically the same. Once you understand the principles, the world is your oyster out here on Amazon. There is so much that you can do. And again, guys, I'm always going to be here, but I got to put my head down and I got to get busy, because you got to remember, I'm trying to make money just like you. And I don't make money teaching what I do. I make money doing what I teach. Now, let me say that again for you. And I want you to process this so you understand who you're dealing with. I don't make my money teaching what I do. I make my money doing what I teach. I don't make the money being in front of you on YouTube. So you guys, I got to have the motivation. Otherwise, I got to put my head down and make this money, because when I put my energy and my effort and my time into doing what I teach, my Amazon business, when I put my effort there, I see the return. Okay. I make these videos and I don't know whether you guys really like them or not. I know not a lot of people come out here and that's okay, guys. You don't owe me anything, but this is just how it works. I'm going to put my energy where I'm getting the most bang. But I love you guys dearly. I can't stay away. If you're reaching, hey, you take 2 steps, I'll take 4. I got to get going because I need to put together an FBA shipment myself. We're having a terrific month. I think we actually are at 24,000 right at the end of the month. So we're looking to do 30 for next month, and we'll keep you posted on that. If you have any questions, please leave comments. If you have anything you want to add, I don't care what it is. If I did something wrong, if you found a mistake that I made, point it out. Let's look at it. Anything that you want me to discuss, I'm here for it. You got to let me know. You got my number. You can connect with me if you want. But like I said, guys, I got to put my head down and get some work done. So I will be in touch, and I'll see you guys soon.